Okay, to give you a bit of a peek behind the curtain, it's been a difficult morning of recording with cameras failing and multiple lost takes because of those things. If this is what the life of a YouTuber is like, I'm very glad that I get my job. It is tricky, but better in some senses. For example, less technical failure when all you have to do is play one of these things. We've had to resort to multiple devices, so there might be dings going off all over the place. We'll live with it because today we are jamming with minor pentatonic scales, and rock musicians who make the most use of this don't care about random dinging noises. They just play because it's awesome and fun. Here we have our major scales from the Step 2 Seagull sheet and our Step 2 technical repertoire pack. What we're going to do, we're going to find the minor, the relative minor version of each based on its sixth scale degree. So if F is note number 1 or scale degree 1 for trumpets and E flat is scale degree number 1 for low brass people, we find note number 6 and we write it out starting on that. I'll probably skip this forward. Here's what it looks like. And we're back. So we now have a minor scale. This is just a natural minor starting on D for trumpets. It's the relative minor of F major because D is the sixth degree or the sixth step of an F major scale. We have C minor for low brass. If we wanted to make them into harmonic minors to get that kind of snake charmery desert-like sound, we would sharpen the B flat there, we would sharpen the C, that would become C sharp, B flat would become B natural, and that would give us harmonic minor. But in this case, we're going to leave them exactly as is. Next step, pentatonic. Penta means 5, like in pentagram, or penta something else. There you go, find me another word that has penta in it, or pent. Penta means 5. I'm going to remove some of the notes from our scale, so we are only left with 5 different note names in each scale. That would look like this. Cue the fast forwarding. And stop. Here we go. I have removed the second note of each natural minor scale, and I've removed the sixth note of each natural minor scale. To make it really, really, really obvious, I'm now going to erase them completely. And what we have left are our minor pentatonic scales. Minor meaning sad sounding, it's based on the relative minor of the major. And penta meaning 5 notes. C, E flat, F, G, and B flat are the 5 distinct notes in the C minor pentatonic. D, F, G, A, and high C, or any C, are the 5 distinct notes in the trumpet version, the D minor pentatonic. So what do we use these for? I mentioned earlier that rock musicians love these scales. They sit very nicely under the fingers on guitar. There are 5 different shapes, you learn all 5, and then you can play blitzing solos all over the neck of the guitar. We're going to try and do the same thing. So normally we play classical music or jazz music. I've got a couple of backing tracks here. I'm going to link them in the description below. Let's not overthink this. Make up whatever sounds good using those notes. Extend them upwards. You could add in high F for trumpets. You could add in high E flat for trombones and baritones. You could extend it down the other way. Those are your 5 notes. Go nuts, put on some headphones or a really loud speaker if you can get away with it, and have a go. A good rule that my teacher, my very first trombone teacher, Mr. Coy, taught me was if, when you're improvising, you play something that sounds good, do it again straight away or something very similar so that it sounds like you meant to do it. Good tip. As I do this, I'm going to do about a minute of improvising over the 2 backing tracks. In each one, if I play something and think, oh, that sounded good, I'm going to make a note to repeat it straight away, and hopefully it sounds like I meant to do it. Having done this quite a bit before, there is a good chance that I meant to do it, but you never know, you always stumble upon other things. All right, have a listen. You probably don't even need to hear me do this, but maybe you should, and otherwise go straight to the videos. I look forward to hearing your own improvisations using your minor pentatonic scale. Second backing track, this time I'm going to start off on trumpet. This one's a little bit more of a jazz rock fusion, meaning two styles kind of melted together. Have a listen, try a similar thing on your own. I think this one has fewer rock guitars in it. Sounds like this.